today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson makes his return to the NFL gridiron this season after holding out for the entirety of 2021 and being traded from Houston. The Cleveland Browns, they made a big investment not only to bring him in, but to give him by far the most guaranteed money in NFL history. If Watson remains the same player he was in Houston, though, a 3-time Pro Bowler and one of the game's biggest playmakers, he may finally solve a decades-long search for Cleveland's franchise quarterback.
On 1st and 10, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun, Watson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw, Watson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Here's Watson. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away. DeAndre Carter back deep. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. It's Eckler again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down. Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Eckler now between the tackles. He'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Hopkins' kick is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Here comes Carter. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through.
And that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaimed center stage.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield creative.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A good kick, 49 yards. Just 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Watson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
The Browns at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, it's Hill, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Chargers offense back onto the field.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Herbert, his throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Watson.
That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And they're going to get this up to midfield. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Watson. They complete it to Hill.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
From the 36, Watson.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he... This is intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Now Cade York for the extra point.
And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On first down, it's Herbert. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
On the option, here's Eckler.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. To throw again on second down. Herbert over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
On first down, Justin Herbert.
Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on second and long. Herbert, that's complete to the tight end, Everett. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Herbert back to the air.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Hopkins' kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports half.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Throwing again is Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Watson. That one complete to Hill.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
On first down, Watson looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the turnover, here's Herbert.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert.
He'll get that one to Carter, complete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Watson now to throw.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Now Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, Carter. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert now. And hauled in here by Richard Rodgers.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Herbert on first down now.
They'll find Everett there, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Herbert looking middle, and that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Running on first down, Eckler. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Once more, here's Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Back to throw, Watson. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back to throw. Watson. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And some room to roam now. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it.
Finding space at the 40.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Herbert.
They'll find Williams on the slant. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
After the interception, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 39. Clearly short of the first by a few yards. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 4-point game. Now, this was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the fourth.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Up the middle with Eckler. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Watson. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Down to a knee goes Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Browns, they boot.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions taking on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we have arrived at the start of another NFL season, the most exciting time of the year. And CD, both of the 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Ford Field. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his third season, Jalen Hurts. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Another run here with Sanders. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts, he'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the 1st down. They run with a man from La Tech. It's Boston Scott. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goedert, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. Our first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Sanders is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the 7th-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his 2nd season as a Lion.
Certainly a different set of circumstances awaited Jared Goff in Detroit last season after his trade from Los Angeles. He made what he could out of them and managed 3 wins on a rebuilding Lions team. They should improve this year behind Goff after an offseason where they made considerable investments in order to try and improve this ball club.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Goff now looking to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
On 1st down, Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As you watch that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back. back in and had just enough to get it done.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Goff. Open man right side is Shark. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Goff. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for Detroit. And even 50 yards. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing again is Goff. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Swift will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Swift again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season, and how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year, and it'll pick the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Back to throw here. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd and 5 now. Hurts. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they take it over, we step aside. And that's complete to Sanders.
And he's got some space here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Being chased out left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, is swapping that onus back and forth.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
Fielded at about the 28. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
From the 38, Hurts. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Hurts going to keep it again.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts.
This will be caught by Brown.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Now, hold everything here because this is about the last guy that they would want to see shaken up. Quarterback Jalen Hurts in some discomfort. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To try again after the sack. Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Complete. Smith has it. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, he's still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
On first down, Goff. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Having someone like T.J. Hockenson as your starting tight end makes you feel good as an organization because he finds ways to get open and gives his quarterback a reliable safety net over the middle or even to the edges. Case in point there, that play for a first down.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the red zone now, Goff. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. There's Goff. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Goff. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. On 4th down, Goff departs, and Austin Seibert is out there for the Lions field goal now. Seibert able to knock this one through, and that will cut the lead down to 13. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle to Smith. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now back to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Goff.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here's Goff. Pushes past him. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
On 1st and 10, Goff.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here's Goff. That one complete. He finds Sharp.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. To throw is Goff.
He's got this complete to Williams. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Goff a handoff here to Swift.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now as they line up and kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Hurts.
It's caught by Sanders. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. It's caught. Smith.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. From the 45 on 2nd down. Hurts over the middle here to Brown.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Romeo Okwara working his way in and getting the tackle for loss.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Scott. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle.
Kirby Joseph there to drop him.
Second and 5 now. Hurts. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throws this one right side to Pascal. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff now to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. They made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he can do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now it's Goff.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Seibert up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Another run with Sanders. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 16. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Philadelphia, a win's a win as they eke out the 2-point victory to take the season opener. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they go down to defeat here in the opener.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.